Hi guys, today we're going to react to Maxine, Witch Queen by Green Lung. First time reaction, this is a Buy Me a Coffee request from Dan W60. Thank you, Dan, for yet another request.
Thank you, Dan. We appreciate the support as always. And yeah, an introduction to a new band. So let's find out.
I'd always been on the lookout for something a little more exciting than the humdrum of my grey day-to-day life. It seemed to me that there must be more to the world than the drudgeries of work and family. A world of sensual pleasure, of mystery, music, and magic. I'd read about the occult in magazines and books. It all seemed so strange, colourful and exciting. A nighttime world of ritual, gaiety, wizards and sacred rites playing out all around us. So when I received a mysterious invitation to an occult rock concert in London's East End, I naturally felt compelled to follow it up. Who were Green Lung? And why was I so drawn to this strange world of esoteric mystery? As I approached the concert, I felt certain that nothing would ever quite be the same again. I felt as though I was standing on a precipice of awakening. I suppose that was the start. That was the initiation.
First time reaction, I am loving this. Every little detail, everything that we've seen from the beginning till now, just loving it. I love the style, reminds me of Ghost, rhythm-wise, a lot, big time, yeah. Especially the lead vocalist's voice and the synth background, what they do with the keyboard. I love the look. A lot went into this music video. It has the grainy 70s footage look, and even when they started with that exposition, they wanted to capture, I don't know where it's shot, I don't know if it's London or it's somewhere in the UK. That's what it feels like, at least. They grabbed the essence of that time period. They had a car there that is not contemporary, and you don't see these things every day, and everything in it just convinced you that it was shot in that time. Even the frame of the old style footage, like I like saying about certain bands, I get engaged from the first second of listening. So far I'm very grateful for being introduced to this band. It's amazing.
The early footage that they showed in the video, it was shown in, it's set in the 70s, but the look of it was like a 40s, 50s, maybe 60s. You know, by the 70s, they already had color. It was a completely different look to that. Maybe the current look that they're showing is a bit more 70s. But I like that they did that. It's like they kind of mixed things up, you know, even the way that the voiceover was very kind of old-timey, you know, the way she talked and the tone of it. I really like that. I thought that was kind of engaging. It kind of gets you into it and gets you interested. But yeah, there's something that's very invested in this, and there's definitely a very much a Ghost type of sound. But yeah, I don't know. I'm loving everything about this. This is just so cool sounding, so entertaining. There's just something to it that just pulls you in. It feels like the whole theme of it is obviously about witchcraft and about Maxine that was a witch, but they put this like setting and story around it that, you know, she got to, I think it's London, you know, in the 70s, and was invited to come to a gig by this band. And yeah, and it sort of all started from there. So it's like they make up a story within the story. It's just really, really cool.
As I listened to it, I started to think that I may be missing some sort of backstory here, or maybe they're making this up as they go along about this Maxine woman who's a witch. It's intriguing. I love it, but I understand it as I go along.
Dan added something in his notes that this is based on a real person. I think Maxine Sanders, I want to say. And she was some kind of witch, I guess, in the 70s that was somewhat well known, I think, in the UK. And he sent us something by the vocalist. I believe his name is Tom Templer, who said that it's a theme that exists in their music. You know, they do celebrate British witchcraft. And here, I think this song is kind of an homage or in memory of, or, you know, something to show their appreciation for this Maxine Sanders, who was an important figure in sort of that witchcraft world, I guess. And in the song, when it got to a certain part, it got me thinking that the song actually names her, so it's somebody else, it's not her, and it's somebody singing to her, like it referred to her as let me see, high priestess. Forever my high priestess, and witch queen, priestess of the third degree, hierophant of Hecate. So it's basically someone from her coven, I assume.
Someone from her coven is singing to her.
Yeah, or singing in memory of her, because she might be gone by then, but it's something to do like in her memory. So yeah, it's like a love song, I guess, in a way, to Maxine.
Beautiful.
Very cool.
It's a tree with a pentagram on it.
London.
Maxine forever.
Maxine.
When we came back to it, there's a line there that said, "Do you remember those 4 golden years in Notting Hill Gate?" It's like this person is reminiscing with Maxine.
The first line of the song did the same thing, by the way. It said, "Do you remember those midsummer nights at Alderley Edge?" So it refers to places that they've been, places where what I assume is the coven, where they operated and all the rest of it. And now I'm guessing Maxine is gone, and you know this song is to kind of express this longing for the past and the times with her.
Yeah, I can understand that. There's a line there that says, "I still remember you when you were drawing down the moon." Still remember you. I mean, it's they're reminiscing with themselves about their experiences with Maxine.
And also, I recall from the notes that Dan sent, I think that some of the people that we saw in the clip are actually from that original coven. So that's kind of cool. I think they were involved with the making of the song, and they gave them information, and with the music video, and they gave information about details, and to keep it as authentic as possible.
It's beautiful. The feel of it is beautiful.
Yeah, the song itself, it feels somewhat like psychedelic rock, and I like the grungy visuals and just the overall feel of it. It's like she had this invitation to see them, and she walks in, and they're just a band in a pub, performing in a pub. It's not like this massive concert or something that she was invited to. It's like you meet people, you converse, experience, get to know, and all the rest of it, and kind of this younger woman at the beginning who was reading the book about Maxine, it's like she's coming in to join the coven. Yeah, and all these like ritualistic type elements that were shown in there. Yeah, just very, very cool. Yeah. So I think in some ways it's like I don't know, maybe more of a celebration of that type of culture and of who Maxine was as a person and what she means to them.
It feels like a congregation of a tight community in that pub, which makes me think about maybe it's thematically that gathering is not long after Maxine died, as a form of grieving among friends, because everybody gets drunk in there. Even the person who went in there, they keep feeding her shots. That's what made me think about maybe that little event was in remembrance, in proximity to the time Maxine died.
It's possible. It's funny that you mentioned that because of those POV shots, it actually reminded me a little bit of the Prodigy's video for Smack My Bitch Up. And just brought it back a little bit. There was this sort of throwing up in the toilet and all the shots and this and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a very, very cool video to an even cooler song, I think. I really like their sound, and definitely, curious to hear more from them and kind of see what they're about. Definitely an intriguing band.
Yeah.
Fantastic song.
Yeah, indeed.
Thanks again, Dan. We appreciate the support, and keep them coming. We are loving this.
Yeah, thank you, Dan, for introducing us to Green Lung. We enjoyed every second of it. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate all the support coming our way. We will be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you all then. Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Bye, guys.